Trade recap today. Super unfortunate trading day today for me. A lot of it was down to me. Well, it was all down to me. Yeah, the wins that I faded and the losses that I took. So literally during pre-market, I knew for an hour before market even opened that I wanted to see us come down, sweep out the data low, touch into this 30-minute gap, and then pump up to a 1 hour gap that we had here, which is what this is. I wanted to see us come up and rally into that 1 hour gap. I literally in the Discord server said we take out the data low, touch the 30-minute, get a retest, long to the 1 hour. This is exactly what I wanted to see. Market open, came down, went straight up to the gap. Perfect analysis, literally exactly what I wanted would have happened. The reason I didn't take this trade is because everything aligned. We had a bullish SMT, we had 1 hour gap to target, 30-minute gap was the high time frame confluence, sweep of liquidity of the data low, manipulation to the downside. We came back up, inversed this 1 minute gap, but because the inversion happened all the way up here and the gap was down here, I thought it was too much of an extension to get into the trade, so I didn't take it. But even if I entered in my trade up here after the inversion, set my stops here, went for a 1-to-1 to the 1 hour gap, I wouldn't have even came in drawdown for a second. It would have just hit full TP right away. That would have given me a 3.3k TP on the day and passed one of my accounts. That was the first trade that I faded, that I had perfect analysis on, but I was just hesitated and scared. Second trade I faded on. At market open, we created this 1 minute rejection block after sweeping out the data low. So that we got a sweep of liquidity, formed the rejection block. We had a perfect retracement back into OTE, touched OTE. I could have entered in my trade, stops at the rejection block, set full TP at this was a last week's 1 hour high. Yet again, faded this trade, but if I took it, it would have been full TP, passing another account. Hesitated yet again, even though there was a great setup right there. This setup here, when I saw us start pumping out the rejection block and I realized I missed the move, I said, okay, I want to see a retest, and then we long again. We retested this 1 minute gap twice, rejected out of it, but because we rejected out of it so strongly, I didn't want to get into the trade. But if I did, again, would have been the exact same. Take it to the 1 hour high, would have full TP'd past another account. That's 3 full TPs that I've missed out on so far today because I hesitated and didn't take my entry. Then after missing 4 trades, No, after missing out on 3 very good entries because I got scared, I started to force an entry and let my emotions come into play because I had fear of missing out. I had FOMO. I thought I could have made full TP here. I could have got full TP here. I could have got full TP here in all these different areas. So I was like, okay, like when am I going to get in today? So I forced this trade. Marked out this rejection block. It touched OTE. I entered instantly, trying to take it to all-time highs. Targeting all-time highs made sense, but this was a terrible rejection block. We had a giant gap underneath, another gap underneath, and this was a useless rejection block to take because there was no sweep of liquidity. It's just a random wick. I don't know why I took that. The 10 a.m. rejection block that some people would have taken would be this bearish one, and then we got the big bearish move because this was a sweep of the liquidity that we had. This was not. This was just a terrible rejection block. I got stopped out instantly. Here, I only lost $300 and I'm full porting accounts. So when I'm full porting accounts, I should probably just get off after one trade because it's going to be too expensive for one, and two, it's just if I'm full porting a trade and I move my stops up and then I lose, why would I try risk more and then blow the account? If I got off after this small loss, the account would have been fine. Then I lost here immediately within 2 minutes. We came down, retested this 1 minute gap, closed above it. I entered in straight away, got stopped out instantly. This blew my entire account. I rushed into a second trade. This was a terrible entry. We literally only got a 1 minute retest. There was no point of taking this trade. Then after blowing that account, I logged in to my second account. Literally again, this was actually a solid rejection block to take because it was at 9:30 open. Market open had this rejection block. We came into it, touched OTE, and then I longed from there, got stopped out instantly, then I got off for the day. Literally, my analysis hasn't been wrong today. It's just been the psychology. So new rules that I'm going to add in and I need to follow is, when I'm full porting these accounts on the eval stage, 1 trade a day at the maximum. Win, loss, break even, no matter what. Funded stage, 2 to 3 trades a day with $150 to $200 risk per trade. But on these funded account, on these evals, 1 trade a day. Then also, I should have seen right here the trade that I wanted to take full TP, trade I wanted to take full TP, trade I wanted to take full TP. I should have just seen that I missed my move for the day. I was bullish, I wanted to see longs, I missed my move for the day. And then I just started forcing trades after seeing I missed the move. I need to be disciplined enough to just like get off the charts. And no trading day is better than a losing day. So again, this was my bad from a psychology standpoint. So I need to be robotic with my entries because this was an A+ setup. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful price action. It looked perfect. Sweep of liquidity, high time frame confluence, inversion, bullish SMT, 1 hour gap to target, full TP instantly. Same with the rejection block. Same with this retest. I didn't take any of them because I was scared. Then I started forcing trades. Very bad psychology day. Analysis wise, great. I'm super close to where I want to be, to making progress. I know where market wants to go. I just need to sort out the psychology side.